coming up next, my friends. And if you're just tuning in, welcome to RacerTV.com as the gate is down on this one from Newberry, Florida, and Gatorback Cycle Park. Hayden Deegan going to be one to watch in this one as he comes into this one with the division race win or the qualifying race win. A lot of riders going down in that first turn, and it's the 319 followed by the 35. And what I'm looking at, what I'm seeing right now is Quentin Prugnieres, the Frenchman that is here with us, and then that number 35 of Patrick Murphy out of Clinton, Iowa, on the muck-off back ride, opening up in first and second. But of course, I'm sure we're going to see a lot of change. Look at this, 3 Blue Crew Yamahas chasing that team green Kawasaki right now.
Man, when we say there is a blue wave coming right now, unfortunately there is for Quentin out front. Quentin's got those starts dialed right now. He's had some really good starts. He's run up front, led. I believe he's got a win in one of his division races or something.
Dax Bennick in the number 2 spot. Look back there as well on that other Yamaha. We see Quentin Prugnieres, Dax Bennick, Patrick Murphy, and the 238 of Hayden Deegan. Aiden Shive in 5th. Ricky Randonella is 6th. Daniel Bordelin in 7th. Benjamin Grieve is 8th. Cameron Doro 9th. And Pedro Bueno rounds out your top 10. Down the front stretch now, Megawatt.
Dax told us last night on the Mini-O's Aftershock, got to focus a little more on my starts. I just have to put a little more concentration, have to be a little more alert. And man, look at this. Got a good jump today. Him and teammate Hayden Deegan right up there in the middle of it. But don't forget about Patrick Murphy. Patrick Murphy turning a great lap as well, keeping himself right in the mix on the number 35 machine. Absolutely.
Muck Off Club MX backed as well by Yamaha, as these other 2 Yamaha pilots are that we're seeing in battle with. And here comes Hayden Deegan right now trying to get around the 3rd place ride of Patrick Murphy. Nearing the completion now of lap 2, and Deegan fires out of that last turn and right across the finish line and into the number 3 spot.
Rodney, that wasn't even a slingshot. He did that from the inside.
Right.
He just grabbed a handful and made it happen. He didn't have the outside momentum by any means. He just got on the gas earlier and put the power to the ground.
He gripped it and ripped it, no doubt about that. There it is, Quentin Prugnieres, Dax Bennick, Hayden Deegan, 1, 2, and 3 down the front stretch past Murphy in 4th, Aiden Shive in 5th. And Ricky Randonella, Benjamin Grieve, and Daniel Bordelin not too far off the pace of our front runners as well.
Shive, Randonella, Grieve, and Bartol, they're pushing each other forward. They're heading toward that lead pack right now, Rodney. That's the goal. But they've got good momentum right there in that 4th, 5th, and 6th position.
Well, as we said, Quentin Prugnieres, I believe Frenchman, has some experience in European and GP racing.
Yep.
So you know, we know he comes to America. He wants to make some statements, and he's doing a pretty good job of that so far this week, I think.
Oh, absolutely. He's put himself on the map over here. He's on the radar right now. I know a lot more about him. And
absolutely.
like I said, one thing that we've observed is he's definitely a gamer. He's got start skills. He's in shape. And I don't know how much arena cross or supercross experience he's had, but he is absolutely doing a great job here this week and out front leading this one in our 450 Pro Sport with 3 laps complete.
We need Walker McGrill, William Jordan, and once again, Walker McGrill and William Jordan to the office ASAP, please. Well, back to the race at hand, my friends, and yeah, we're still a ways, 59.7 after lap 3 for your leader. Bennick is at 1:032. Deegan at 1:192.
Deegan's starting to pick up the pace just a bit. I don't know if it's line choice. I don't know if it's a matter of getting around Murphy or what. But he's starting to pick it up just a little bit, closing the gap on Dax just a bit. But I got to tell you, Quentin hasn't bobbled one time. He has raced forward, has not been affected by the pressure whatsoever. Dax made a run at him on the last lap. Quentin answered, grabbed a handful, able to pull right away.
Not a lot of gains by any of our front runners right now. They pretty much settled into pace. Although coming up through the pack right now, we might be seeing something different. Grieve in that 5th place position. He looks to be a little more aggressive. I think he wants a little more out of this main event.
Yeah, he's going inside, outside right now. He's doing anything he can to get open track. Of course, you can't pass if you're directly behind the guy in front of you, and he is looking for open space right now. He is trying to make his way through.
Well, Patrick Murphy feeling that pressure from Benjamin Grieve. And Garib moving into the number 5 spot as we see Murphy now.
Now Shive.
4th spot. Yeah, Murphy. Yeah, so Murphy is, Garib is 4th.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Now
Murphy
Shive, he's got to make a decision, man. He needs to get on the gas. He's kind of in no man's land right here.
Right.
He's got a good solid hold on the position, but he needs to throw a rope out and get a tow because he's going to feel some pressure from behind here real soon.
I don't know, but this is the fastest lap, I think, by all of our riders. 59.754 for Quentin Prugnieres. Now, he did pull a little bit faster, but what I'm pointing out, top 4 riders, sub 1 minute. 54.6 for Bennett, 59.4 for Deegan, and 59.4 as well for Garib.
Yeah, these guys are all in the same second, Rodney, okay, and they're separated by half a second. It stayed that way for about 3 laps. Look at this. Told you. Now, Danger Boy was just a bit quicker last time around. You can see that. He's closed the gap on his teammate on Dax Bennick, and here he goes.
Yes, he has, and the challenge is on between the 2 Start Yamaha riders now.
We had those guys on the Minios After Show last night, presented by Dunlop, and I have to tell you, I was really impressed. When I asked both those young guys what they love about the coach himself, what they love about Bobby Regan, said he wants to win as bad as we do.
Right.
And I loved it. That's what both of them said. You were there. We had a great time last night, and anytime you can listen to Bobby Regan, it's an education, bro. I'll tell you that.
That's cool, man. Oh, speaking of cool, Hayden Deegan now pulling up side by side of Dax Bennick. Inside, outside, swapping it around, and Hayden Deegan going to take the position, at least for the moment, but Bennick's trying to fire back. Through the twist and shout, baby.
Let it all hang out, brother, and that's what he did.
Let it all hang out, the twist and shout. Now into the final couple of turns. We got a new second place ride, and I have to think 7 laps down on this one. We're going to have just a handful more laps to go. Will Hayden Deegan lay chase to Quentin Prugnieres to try to take that number 1 spot?
You know it's in him, man. I mean, he sees that fender. He's not that far ahead of him, about 8 or 9 bikes. You know he wants to get up there. This is ego. This is pride on the line, man.
Absolutely, and he's in great position to make that track now, as we still see Deegan in 2nd, Bennick in 3rd, Garib in 4th, Patrick Murphy in 5th, Aiden Shive still in the 6th place position. He's dropped back a little bit more, it looks like. Daniel Bartolin in the number 7 spot, Ricky Randonella in 8th, Gabe Andrigo is 9th, and Pedro Bueno still rounding out the top 10.
Well, I can tell you, there has to be all kinds of stuff going through Quentin's mind right now. Out front, leading 2 of the fastest kids in the country, and doing it in their backyard. Okay, he came to their house, and he's getting it done.
Wondering the age of this young man, just 16 years old, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you have it.
Absolutely. I believe that according to what I'm seeing here on my paperwork, he is just 16 years old. We got a new player in American motocross, my friends.
You better believe it. There was a dude that came over here at 16 one time with a world championship.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Where's number 94?
Yeah?
His name was Ken Roxon.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think I heard of that guy.
Absolutely.
I remember when he first started coming here on 85s. I believe he was riding a Suzuki, and I remember interviewing him his first time down here at Minios. Couldn't speak a lick of English.
No.
Speaks better English than I do now.
Sure, absolutely. Absolutely.
Crazy.
Got to jump on the mic quick, man. I got to tell you, this probably Quintine, seeing that he's a French kid.
Right.
I was just a study on him. He had some success doing some EMX, some GP stuff over in France. Man, I'll tell you what, to come over here and do what he's doing across the pond like this, it's not easy. I've been over there a couple times with some kids over there. It's amazing.
And at 16 at that, I mean, he's still a young man as well, so to be able to pull that off is pretty impressive.
And we don't really have any knowledge.
From what I read, I believe he's here for to get some Supercross points. He's trying to do some Supercross this year.
Exactly. That was the whole premise of this program, so I really don't know how much arena cross, Supercross experience he's had, but he looks good right now.
And the white flag's out, and like I tell you guys, these guys aren't used to riding with this French rider, so they don't know what he's capable of. You know, Deegan and Dax, they ride together, they train together.
He's all over
him. Riding with a French rider, it's a different game.
Well,
there he comes.
Deegan is right there on him.
There he comes.
We've watched him chip away, and Deegan's got himself right in the right spot, and will he have enough time? I think he does.
Oh!
Mercy. What a beautifully executed pass, and he takes him out wide, and our Frenchman off to the side of the track, but still, you know,
all right, here we go.
He ain't done. This is going to be good.
1 corner to go and several lappers. The distance is just too great right now. The damage is done. There it is.
And Danger Boy Hayden Deegan seals the deal on the